Alright guys, Amangandang, Amaga, to all my Filipino people. Let's see, get this camera situated. Okay. Alright guys, it's been a while since I made a video. What are we going to talk about today? First of all, I want to say thank you to my faithful subscribers that keep coming back and listening to boring old me and some of my stories that I have, okay? Well, what am I going to talk about today? I'm going to talk about what the Philippine people has taught me. And it has changed me a lot, okay? I kind of said some of this stuff in the previous video, but I'm going to tell you what is this camera shaking? But I'm going to tell you what the Filipino people has taught me over the 10 times I've been to the Philippines over the years. One of the things they have taught me is cherish your time, because life is short. And in the Philippines, time is like, I don't want to say it's non-existent, but people have a time slot to be somewhere, especially like if they're going to work, you know, like a lot of times they're going to be on time for work. But if you're going to like parties and stuff, like a lot of times you're not going to show up on time, right? But when you're in the Philippines, it seems like time slows down versus in the US. US, everything is like you have to pretty much be on time for a lot of things, okay? And also, you have to rush. It's almost like you don't have enough time in the day when you're here in the US. You really sometimes run out of time throughout the day to do whatever you need to do. And you have to wait till the next day to finish off. Is this camera okay? So that's one of the things. Time. Cherish your time. Enjoy your time. Next, I had a paper. I wrote some stuff down. Be respectful to people. Be respectful to people. Be nice and kind to people. And sometimes you may have to be nice to your enemies. Even though your enemy may be mean to you, I think being nice to them, to your enemy, it kind of makes you feel better inside, okay? Some of you can follow along with me on this, and some of you probably can't. But your enemy may think that they're getting to you, and they're not, because you're being nice back to them. And your enemy may wonder, like, what is wrong? Like, they're trying everything to make you mad or get on your bad side. And then the next day, you're saying hi to them. And they're wondering, like, why is this guy saying hi to me? Why is this guy speaking to me? When I just said this about him, or I told on him, or I did this, or I did that. So be nice to people. Be nice to everyone. I'm trying to focus on this car because this car was like right on the back end of right on the back. I don't know if you guys seen that in the window, but they were like this close to me. And if I would have stopped really fast, they would have ran into me. But anyway, so yes, be nice to people, guys. Another thing, along with being nice, is don't be so angry all the time. Don't be so angry with other people. Don't go to work angry. Because if you get over that anger part, it's like if you go to work happy, what's going on? If you go to work and just let yourself relax and be happy with yourself and be happy throughout the day, the whole rest of the day, no matter what comes at you, you're going to be okay. Like nothing can break you down. Like nothing can break you down. If you have that mindset to be happy no matter what situation you get put in. Because there's some things that is beyond your control. Like you cannot fix the problem or you cannot change certain things because the issue or the problem could be so big that just your word alone will not change it. Even with a group of people, it will not change a situation. Some situation will not change because it's already set to be a certain way. Okay? So, therefore, you should try to make your whole day as enjoyable as possible and be happy. Don't let anything get under your skin and just be happy. Just be happy. Okay? Be happy with yourself, and then you're going to be happy with the whole day. You may see people around you got attitudes or or people may be stressing out about things. If you don't allow yourself to stress out about things, you're going to be happy. The rest of your day is going to go so smooth. Okay? Others may be upset, but you don't have to be upset. Okay? Okay, let me get over because this person just zoomed out in front of me. Another person. I don't know what's going on today, but people are like, they want you to stop. And you're already going straight forward. Next, another thing that I learned that the Filipino people taught me is be open-minded about another person's culture. Be open-minded about food. Be willing to try other foods because you never know when you try another culture's food, you may end up loving that dish. Just like a lot of people are, they're like, no, I don't like sushi, blah, blah, blah. And then you try, you be like, oh my gosh, what have I been missing? And all sushi is not all fish. All sushi is not raw fish. So be open-minded about everything. Food, people's culture. Be willing to accept how other people are in their culture. Because if you don't, you're going to be missing out on a lot in the world. Okay. So right now, guys, I'm over at this is my favorite gas station. How do you flip this around? It doesn't flip. Okay. Well, this is my favorite gas station right here. This GetGo. I love this gas station because everything's in there. And then plus, I'm going to play me some lottery. Because I'm trying to win $1 million. I'm trying. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to win this large sum of money. I don't know where or what it is. It may not even be money. It may be something that's worth more than money. I feel like I don't know, like I already have it or I'm going to get something, but I don't know what it is. But I do know I need to play this number right here. This number right here. I need to play this. Um, what else? I wish I had that list with me because I wrote down a lot of stuff. And have respect for people, okay, and their culture, because it will open your eyes to a lot of stuff about how the world operates. The world does not evolve around you. The world does not evolve around your culture and what you believe and think, and you think that you're correct, or you think, I hate to say it, but the American way is the right way. Like, some people think that the American way and how things should be done is the correct way. All over the world, they think that. And it's surprising to me because when I went to Philippines, and I noticed like how there's some, foreigners that travel over there, and they think that there's a saying they say, they think their shit don't stink. Okay? Like, they think that anything they do is okay, or whatever they say is right, and this is the only way because this is how it should be. And they think that. There's a lot of people that think like that. But if they were to travel and be open-minded, they will understand, like, well, you know what? Maybe we've been doing something the wrong way all the time. Because the way that U.S. do certain things and the way that other countries do certain things, like, we think the United States think, I don't want to really get deep into that, but they think they're right about everything. And unfortunately, there's a lot of things that they're not right about. Especially after I left Philippines and I went to Japan, then I seen a lot of things that Japan was doing right and how far they were advanced compared to the United States. And you would think the United States is very, very advanced only in certain areas. And when I got back, I'm like, oh my God, like, we're so behind. Like, United States is behind. United States is behind. But anyway, I can go on and on about that. But respect, everyone's culture. I want to say this, because some of you guys are going to travel over to the Philippines, and some of you guys, and I said this in another video, but it still sticks on my mind. Some of you guys are, like, you already have a Filipina wife or girlfriend, or you're going to meet a Filipina that you fell in love with, and you're having this long distance relationship, and you really, really like her. You really like her. You're up all night on the phone with her because their morning is your night, their day is your night, and vice versa, right? When you're asleep, they're up in the Philippines. When the Philippines is asleep, you're up. And, you're doing these video chats, and you leaving the cell phone chat on, the Skype or whatever. You have a video call, and you just leave it on all day on your laptop. And, you're doing your clothes, you're cleaning the house, and your girlfriend's right there on the screen. And you're picking up the laptop and moving to another room, and you're doing this, or you're going to the garage and you got to clean up your garage, or you're doing something outside and your girlfriend's right there. Like, some of you guys have did this, because I know I have, okay? And you're taking her everywhere. And I feel like if you get to that point to where, you have to talk to her every day, and you want to see her every day, then that should tell you a lot, okay? That should tell you so much, because a lot of times you don't get that here in the United States. With some women, you don't. And some of you women, you don't get that with certain men here, okay? But just from my experience, and for a lot of guys' other experience, like, you don't get that attention like you would if you were in the Philippines or you dated a Filipina. And I think that also has to do with their culture, just how they were brought up, okay? And with being nice people, being nice to people, being respectful, all that stuff ties into, I think, part of the relationship that you're going to have with your Filipina. But if you're going to take the time to do all that for 6 months or a year, or it may take you 2 years before you even travel there, some of you guys, and I almost seen another accident. I don't know what's going on today. Like, this person almost hit, they just bagged out and almost hit this other car that zoomed past. I don't know what's going on. This is like the third accident I almost seen. Sorry guys, I'm just getting distracted. But if you're going to take the time to do all that, you need to be with her. Like, you need to stop playing games, and you just need to be with her. If you still trying to have like a little side chick on the side, but you're still trying to see her, just, you know what? You might as well just hang it up, okay? Because really, you wasting her time and you wasting your time. If you're still trying to be that player here in the United States, but still have that woman there, just forget it. Like, you need to make a choice. Like, you can play those games here. If you want, do that all day here. And you may get some kickback. You just gonna get in some trouble. One's gonna find out and all this other stuff. Like, why waste your time and spend all this money to travel over there to be with her and see her, and you're not really planning on being with her, like almost marrying her? Like, some of you guys are ready to marry your Filipina, and you only been on her one time or a couple of times, and you're just waiting on a chance to get married. And some of you like know the feeling, like, as far as being with a Filipina there and being in a relationship here. Like, it's totally different. I don't care what no one says. I do not care what no one says. It's totally different. And if some of you guys think otherwise, then I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know what relationship you got in, but it is totally different, okay? That's why I had the utmost respect for all the Filipino people. I'm gonna drink something. There was something else, guys, I wish I would have brought. I had like a little sticky note. Like, I wrote a bunch of stuff down throughout the day, and then, you know, me working, I don't know, it's gone. I don't know what happened to it. But the Philippines has taught me a lot. So I live my life different now. Like, ever since, from day one, the very first year I went to the Philippines, the first year I went to the Philippines, it was 2009. And when I got back, my whole thinking process is changed. And every year I go back, it changes. Like, I gain more of the Philippines, okay? But the first 2 years that I went to the Philippines, it really opened me up. It really opened me up. And I'm so happy it did. Because if I never went to the Philippines, I probably would still be thinking the same way. And like, naive, and not naive, but like, I don't know what I'm talking about, or I would still be dumb. Okay, dumb about the Philippines, because everyone has their impression of what the Philippines is, and they never been there. And a lot of people think the Philippines is just a jungle place, and people don't live in houses, and there's a bunch of poor people, and all these things. And it's not necessarily true. Okay, Philippines is even more beautiful and stunning and more respectful than a lot of places here in the United States, like Florida, like California, just all these different areas in the United States that are very beautiful. I would say there's places in the Philippines that blows it out the water. What is going on back there? I don't know. Oh, it's a funeral. Okay. That's what that little car was in the front. But yeah, so guys, just be open-minded, okay? Be open-minded about everyone's culture and everything I just talked about. But yeah, so I could go on and on about a lot of stuff, but I need to go in here and get my live ticket. I feel like I need to go get this ticket, and I hope it is a reason why I need to go get this ticket, and I hope it is a winning ticket, or even if I won like $500,000, if I won like 500,000, and I can walk away with 500,000, guys, I will be out of here. I will leave. I will get things together so we can leave, and I will head to the Philippines. That's my goal, is to get to the Philippines like as soon as possible. My goal is to retire and get to the Philippines as soon as possible, okay? So I know I talk about the Philippines so much, but it is. I mean, it's like everything that I say that I feel like I'm talking about is true, okay? And some of you guys has never stepped outside the United States. You have like you're clueless, like you're really clueless, because what you see on TV and in the news, not even close. It's not even close. It's not like they only give you half, like a portion of the story, right? But they don't show you like the real, what it's really like. Okay. And no, Philippines is not just jungle and people living in huts and all that stuff. That's just like something that you kind of taught, or you kind of learn when you're in school, and then when you actually go there, you're like, oh my God, like look at these skyscrapers, look at all this, oh wow, look at all this food, look at the beautiful people, everything. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop rambling, but thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being here again. Make sure you hit subscribe, and I think that's it. And I'll talk to you in the next one. I'm going to get this winning ticket, guys, so I can come over there with you guys. All right, guys, take care. Peace. Salamat, mahal kita to my Filipino people, and I'll see you the next one.